Mwah.
Greetings, I am Morgan Titian. Welcome to the stream. As always, I forgot to unmute my mic before trying to speak, but you know, that's a regular occurrence around here. One second. There we go. Alright, so I'm still just getting some things set up on the side here. I want to say thank you to JC for stopping by as always. I can't recall if Boundary followed during my stream on Sunday or just after, but thank you anyways. As you can probably tell from both the intro screen and this screen, in case you have not heard the news, a good friend, Zaturnalina, passed away last Thursday. We did a short personal memorial stream on Sunday, and there will be a full group memorial stream that is currently planned for Sunday, December 4th. Bunch of details can be found in Zathy's Discord. Of course, I forgot to set up the command for that. Give me one moment. Just have to pull up the link again. Just in chat there, I'm setting up the proper message, but I want to get in chat. In chat is linked to her Discord. All of the information that we have right now for planning the memorial stream is posted on the Discord. Trying to keep an eye on it as well, even while I'm streaming. Sorry, just a little bit distracted here. All right, setting up the command. Sorry, trying to do too many things at once. I've got the Dishonored launching in the background. Apparently, it needed an update just as I started streaming. Of course, it did. Command. Fill in everything that was supposed to be in the command. I've tried to do this a couple times, and Stream Elements decided to eat my command twice. So just trying to remember what I had put earlier. it just deleted it again. Why is it doing that? Let me try it one more time. Let's just try and enter this in manually. This copying and pasting doesn't seem to work. There we go. Seems to be at least in there now. Give it a quick testing stream. There we go. So at least that is working now. I was hoping Dishonored 2 would be ready by now, but it is not. So we've got a short just chatting segment. I do have the different forms available on the side again. Previously, I had them basically put away with Zathy's picture front and center. But for this stream, I have moved that back up, or not back up, but I've moved it in place of the books that I had on the shelf. I've got her picture just up there, and right next to it is a plushie version of Zathy. Oh god, names at the tip of my tongue of who made it. 1 second. I've got it in the file name. I've been going through a lot of the fan art, trying to collect it all, because I do plan on making sure that we can get a slideshow of all the fan art that she has made so far. It was actually Dianco, one of the members of the Fae Live community that Zathy was part of, that made that plushie. So I took the books off the shelf and I put them up there for now. I will likely move things around on the shelf to fill in some of the white space that's on there right now, but those two will stay there for as long as I can foresee, basically. I don't plan on ever taking those off. I might change my layouts and change the layout of the room in the future, but I will always have those two sitting there somewhere on my screen, or my just chatting screen anyways.
Mwah. Mwah.
So I'm just keeping an eye on the Discord at the same time. Trying to help organize a lot of things for the memorial stream and getting everything there sorted out. there's another thing I forgot about. Sorry, I'm also on a friend's stream at the same time. We tend to go live at the same time on weekdays, whether I'm streaming on Wednesdays or Thursdays. But I was going to go lurk in her stream as well, and I saw a reminder. There is also a donation, a charity set up in Zathy's name. It's called Trees for Zathy. Let's pull up the pin here, and I'll share that. I'm not very familiar with how charities and stuff work with Discord, or not Discord, with Twitch, but I can copy the link and share it here. If I can figure it out, that's a short link. Crap. Well, yeah, if I can figure it out, for how it all works, I will have it ready for next stream. Basically, the gist of this charity, it's a Trees for Zathy campaign that supports one tree planted. For every $1 donated, it will plant one tree. The charity will run until the end of the memorial stream, and it is currently live. So if anybody would like to donate in her name, that is how you will do it. I guess I will set up a command for that as well. Once again.
Mwah. Mwah.
Actually, before I set this up in Stream Elements, I think I will wait until I can confirm that the link is active and live and whatnot, and it's not just a sign up to join the thing, because I know it was set up that anybody can join the charity group and start raising money, but I'm not sure if you can donate to the group directly. It was the Chris Witt who set that up, and he's a lot more familiar with stuff like charities and whatnot than I am, which is why I let him handle all of that. So you're gonna edit this, include a link to Zathy Switch.
Alright, here we go.
There we go. Sorry, it's gonna be a little bit of a quieter stream today. Probably get into it a little bit more engaged and active once the game actually starts. Your streamer mode is enabled for Discord. Perfect. It's taking forever to launch this game. Gonna stop it and try it again here. It was done updating, it just wasn't launching. Let's see if this works. So just self-hydrating here. I don't have any more milk, unfortunately, but down on my desk there, you can see I have Zathy's milk asset, her eternal milk, as it were, the milk that will never expire. That'll also stay there for quite some time. Probably not forever. Not like her photo and the plushie, but it will stay there for a while. Zathy was one of those who she wasn't a huge fan of water. Just didn't like drinking on stream or really at all. She preferred other drinks like maybe coffee or stuff like that. And especially for stream, her hydrate command was a command to make her get a glass of milk and drink that instead. After many months really of chat badgering her to try and convince her to get a hydrate regime, me included. I definitely bugged her a lot to get that set up. And so it was an expensive redeem, but it was worth it every time. And looks like starting it and stopping it, or stopping it and starting it again. Yeah, I can speak, I swear. Looks like that that works. So I'm just
All right, here we go.
testing here. If I switch over, I think the background music is still a little bit loud. I think it should be okay. The song itself is a little bit quiet anyways. But we will continue. When we left off, we were heading, as you can see here, to Addermeyer Institute. We were looking for Dr. Hypatia, and also looking for information on the Crown Killer, who was, or is rather, someone who has been murdering people, especially those who are opposed to both Corvo and Emily's policies. So like other nobles or politicians, influential people who were opposed to their ideologies or their way of doing things. They started dying left, right, and center, all killed by the Crown Killer. And it was a way to kind of foster distrust of the emperor, or empress rather, the ruling family of Dunwall here, basically to try and frame us as being responsible for the crown killings, but really we had no idea who was doing it. But in the last mission, we found out that there's strange people being seen coming and going from Addermeyer. Is that a message from Tinsera? Got a message from another friend here. It's letting me know that there's something that was not working. Anyways, yes, we got information that led our search to Addermeyer Institute, but also to specifically Alexandria Hypatia. She's the person who runs the place, so she should at least know who's coming and going. Part of the reason why we were led here, Anton Sokolov, he was prominent in the first game, was last seen being carried towards Addermeyer.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, the one on the Zathy link? I gather that Tinsera is lurking, considering that she is messaging me about the link in my chat here in the Stream Elements command. So if you are there, thank you. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. But no need to come out of the woodwork if you don't feel comfortable or if you're busy or anything like that. But thank you for letting me know about the link that was not working. All right. Well, that being said, let's load things up. All right. So the volume balance sounds good to me, but if anybody does hear any issues with it, let me know, and I will see what I can do to adjust it. Forget exactly how to get down there. Is it literally just down this way? He actually screamed as if he was dying.
They'll need new boots after this.
Well, it is up there. Oh, 1 second here. We're just dealing with something else here. 1 second. I'm getting so distracted.
Alright, here we go.
It'd be good. So yeah, there's actually a link in my friend Lasana. I'm gonna shout a couple people out here because I always forget to do so. Lasana VT, she is actually streaming right now as well. Lasana is doing some emotes for those who are interested in, or not for those who are, for those who wanted, sorry, double distracted. Wanted like a hug type emote. I'm gonna show an example of one of them on stream here. So it was a hug type emote, specifically with the person, i.e. whoever's asking for it, and Zathy. So I got one as well. Where's mine? There it is. And it's going to be massive on screen. Oh, that is... remove that one. Yes. That was, is in the wrong scene. I have to re-import it. Here's Zathy's folder. Got a lot of stuff saved, even from before. tend to say a lot of things about my friends. Let me expand it. Thank you. There we go. So that's an example of the lovely emotes that Lasana is drawing. So definitely go check her out. She is streaming her progress of them right now. There's a little bit of a backlog, but understandably so. And shouting out another one of my friends, Tin Sarah. She does a lot of retro games. Most notably right now, Legend of Dragoon and Front Mission 3 are the primary ones that she is playing. But she does have... she was doing a vote for the next one that she was to be doing, which looked to be a tie between Legend of Mana and I think Chrono Trigger. So I think things should be good. Switch back over. I recently set up some hotkeys for OBS. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm able to switch scenes now without having to always have OBS front and center. Because I do have a screen open for the dashboard in Twitch. All right, let's see if I can. Oh, is it? In through here to get down there? It might be. Oh, it's right here. So I just missed it slightly. I am big brain like that. I'll pick that up. Fire starter.
Mwah.
Alright, we made a cursed or corrupted, sorry, bone charm. Sometimes supernatural powers consume no mana, but it also increases damage from falling. Restores more health. It's resistant. Falls slightly faster. Restores health. Damage. I don't use the gun like at all. Century bolt radius slightly larger. That's actually very useful for dealing with the blood flies. I'm just eating rotten Tivian pears. Like they're straight up rotten. I'm like, yeah, no, that sounds legit. I'll eat it anyways. I thought I turned the edge blur off. I just noticed that. I'm staring right at its options right here. Sorry, I am gonna be a little bit distracted. Please excuse that. Camera motion blur is off. So why are the edges blurring? Because if you notice when I run, the edges of the screen blur. I totally have that turned off. Alright. Remember exactly what I'm doing here. Climb up. If I remember correctly. Yes. Who comes down this way, but just in case, I'm gonna tuck him out of the way. There we go. I thought that was an alarm for a second. I was like, how did they see me? But no, it was a boat. I've never really explored, even in my other playthroughs, really explored taking like the rock path up. Not even down there though. That's the closest. Just doing a quick status check. There you go. And yeah. So the thing I was checking earlier, Lasana had a link to Tiltify for the charity on her stream, and it was broken. But it was like a full-blown link to like her portion of it, rather than just a link to the group in general. And it was broken, so I just fixed that up for her. Or not fixed it up for her, but I let her know so she could fix it up. So for those who aren't aware, I do moderate for Lasana as well, just like I used to moderate for Zappy. God, that's hard to say. Used to moderate. Yeah. So yeah, I do mod for Lasana as well, and although sometimes my own streaming conflicts with hers. We seem to manage okay, but I still like to look out for her channel whenever I can. Make him go to 99. Getting weird lag spikes every now and again. Not sure if it's coming through on stream or not. I can speak, but I'm definitely feeling it. Quickly to check if there's any coins on that desk. See if I can get this guy before he turns around. I'll just let him dump where he is. Okay, so usually I go through the middle, but I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to see if there's an alternate path. So one of the things that's really good about this game, or this series of games, is that usually there's more than one way to do things. And it looks like there is. To like get into other areas, and you know, rather than just going for the direct approach. Okay, all these shutters can be open. That's good to know. A lot of things I've forgotten about. Just chilling up here for now. Do one thing I can reach that to close it. Generally, unless people are searching for you, they won't see you when you're up high or down low. Bring her out. accidentally threw her rather than just put her down. Oops. Alright. So the only reason why I did that to her... Oh, that's a fishtail. I thought this was a whalebone. Oh, there's a raw whalebone over here. I knew there was something over here. Yeah, I'll take a rat skewer, why not? Don't even need it, but I'll take it. One of those games where you just don't leave anything lying around that you could possibly take, because kleptomania is a thing in this game, apparently. What is that sound? Might be coming from the next floor. God, that's disgusting. I don't have any rooms. I used them all. Oh right, I used them all to get bone drum crafting last time. Nothing around here, but there's a way around that way.
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
Mwah. Mwah.
It's so sneaky.
Once that watchtower is down, Megan can pick me up.
I will have to get through there eventually, but I need a key. Can I get up on there? Sometimes you can get up on these. They're not all that reliable. Quite low too. Well, apparently he was smart enough to notice that there's a... Let me through! There was a door open that shouldn't have been. There goes the stealth for the run, but I'm not gonna kill him, because... Net bad.
Alright, here we go.
Of course you lost me. You guys are not, oh. Yeah, where is he? You guys are not brave enough to go over the edges like I am. Oh, shutter's locked. I sure can. Wow. Friggin' jerks.
I'm about half sure there was something going on.
Mwah.
Next time.
Mwah.
leave some of the stuff down there for now. Oh, I did get a new bone charm. Let's see what that one did. Maybe sometimes drop grenades and throw debris at their feet. That could be useful, especially if they're throwing little rocks at me. And I'm purposely not removing that yet, because they will notice and start looking for me if I do. I believe this is an old unused area. I don't think there's anybody over here. Some of Dr. Hypatia's otter patients are occasionally carrying items that are hard to classify for storage. I put them in the office safe off to the side of the main entryway. The combination is 789.
Alright, here we go.
Basically some coins for free there. This was it. More feathers. You can get combat sleep dart formula, which is super useful. I don't think that we're gonna find a black market on this level. But next level, we'll be able to make use of that. Letter to Lieutenant Valiant. Dear heart, keep thinking of what you told me. If it's true, if that's really what you saw, I just can't bring myself to believe it, even though I trust you entirely. I know Duke Luca is a despicable person, but him using that monster for his political agenda? Please, I beg you, don't be rash. I know you want to resign from the Grand Guard, but I fear for your life as long as you're in Addermire. Don't send that letter yet. Don't talk to anybody about what you saw. At least until you come back home. We can discuss it with clearer heads. Please stay safe. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Your Matilda. Well, looks like he had a letter and they took it.
Mwah. Mwah.
I don't think there's anything in there. Yeah, this area is just completely unused and abandoned. See through floorboards and everything. Alright, back into stealthy stealth. Alright, so with those blinds down, could snag that guy. Make sure I'm not seen. That's all. Guy there. Oh, he actually got up from his seat.
Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna try it. So, if I wanted to, I could, I think, just break this glass and get on through here. And that's one of the ways past that wall of light. You guys about to walk this way. He hasn't even noticed his guard buddies are gone. Such an idiot. I'll just put this guy in here for now because he should be the last one in this area. Sleep darts, very useful. Unfinished letter to Captain Ramirez. Captain Ramirez. The squad got together and decided not to kill the lab dogs like you ordered. I know it's too late for them and that they'll die anyway, but even getting close to them is risky. Also, what are we supposed to do with the carcasses? They'll attract blood flies before the next shift is over. Speaking of which, can't the Duke send over another crew to flash smoke the blood fly infestation? It's bigger every day. I know, the doctors here use blood flies to make Addermeyer solution. Why can't they invent an elixir made from field mice instead? I'm sure it would sell better with a cute little mouse on the label instead of a disgusting insect. Probably would. You know, I'm not keen to keep using these healthy elixirs now that I know that they use blood flies. And that's what I meant earlier. So in the previous game, they would just assume that the walls of light turning off was because the whale tanks ran out. But in this game, they're a little bit smarter than that. I'll stick you up here with the rest. And they'll actually come looking for you if you do that. I'm going to loot her, but I'm going to leave her right where she is.
Alright, here we go.
No reason to do anything else. Alright, close by, that's close by. Another one up there. Now there's so many. Gonna check over by the dining hall first, I think. I believe that is where we were earlier when those guys spotted us. Yeah, that guy that just walked by. He spotted us because we left a door open and he noticed. Still doing a search around, apparently. These two guys here, and I think there's one in the middle, but I should be able to just quickly snag this guy. There we go. He's over there. I can't quite make it. She would spot me. Like I'd be in the middle of choking him and she'd come around the corner. And yeah, they will notice if one of the buddies goes missing on patrol. Just be careful when I drop them there, because if I miss and they slip off, then they die, and I don't want them to die. I'll try and get over to where she is. Without her seeing me. Apparently the ones in red are supposed to be elite guards, but nope. Not this one. Oops. There we go. Rune is mine. There's a guy in there still, but he's fine. He's just stay over there. He's just some hired help, not a guard.
Alright, here we go.
After initial reports from the Grand Circonian Guard stating the bloodfly concern was under control, authorities here in Karnaka now concede that the situation has worsened. New nests are being found at an alarming rate, said one city official who wished to remain anonymous. Physicians are overwhelmed with cases of bloodfly fever, some too advanced to treat. If not contained, the infestation could bring Karnaka to the brink of ruin. However, there is at least one reason to remain hopeful. Even as the Duke's men smoke flash-infested buildings, Dr. Alexandria Hypatia of Addermeyer Institute is said to be working tirelessly to find a cure for the fever. Readers will remember that the Duke closed Addermeyer to the public a few months ago, so that good doctor could devote herself entirely to perfecting her latest version of Addermeyer's solution. For this, Duke Abel's leadership should be praised. No, it shouldn't, because Duke is one who's causing a lot of this, so... Thought that was something I could drink. It was not. Anyways, heart. Definitely upstairs. I think those have a stairway that leads up, but I could just teleport up there. Which I think I will do.
Mwah. Mwah.
Dude over there. Just sawing away at it. And now he is unconscious. Sorry, buddy. Wish it didn't have to be you, but it had to be you. Breaking into here. They close this off because of like a rat swarm or something. I can't remember. Huh. Where's the way through here? Clearly there's something over here, otherwise they wouldn't be boarding this up, right? Your rats, I think they're upstairs. They're definitely not over there. There's one of those.
Alright, here we go.
I can't remember what it is. There's something here. Looks like a giant hookah. I think I have to do something else first, maybe? Maybe it was a switch that opens up this. I'll find out. Red amber cigar box is mine. By all rights, he should have seen me. Leg, Spike, please no.
Mwah. Mwah.
I'm sorry, what? Very much like for you to not be standing up there so I can't get behind you. I mean, that's a good way to make sure you don't get choked out from behind. Come on, come on. I'm gonna keep trying to figure this puzzle out. Don't think that was it. Is it one of these books? I'm not sure if you heard that on stream, but that was my neck cracking and it felt glorious. There's gotta be something in here that I missed that activates that shelf.
Alright, here we go.
Going there. Itchy nose. I got a message. I will read that message later. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Right. Now I'm just breaking things for the sake of breaking things.
Mwah. Mwah.
Oh, this is gonna bug me. This is gonna bug me. You can hear it. Maybe this isn't what you move. I mean, we can all agree that there is something on the other side of that wall. Just how do you get there? Why was this section boarded up? Can't open any of these. Can't break any of these. Can't break that. Did this exist just to give you a Ademeyer solution? Two of them? Maybe it did. Alright. Well, I will return to that later.
Alright, here we go.
Hear him again. Nothing else to do, but he had a buddy. And he didn't even react to his buddy falling unconscious. Okay, that was funny. The guy stood up as he fell unconscious, so he just kind of boing, splat. Alright, you go over there. You go into my inventory. You go into my belly. One does it classify as nearby? Probably that one, because it's 22 meters. It is the closest. I will loot you. She's literally just sleeping. So if an alarm sounds, she can wake up.
Mwah.
Can and will. I need Hypatia's key. Kind of sneak my way around.
Key might be in Hypatia's office.
Okay. Stop biting me. Wow. That is not a pleasant way to go for anybody involved. Stab it!
Alright, here we go.
That up.
Rawr.
Both those up.
Rawr.
Last entry in Matron's diary. I've been dismissed. That's how they put it. Like I just brought the tea and I could take my leave. And me, the fool, thinking I'm getting an afternoon off for a change. It says, grand. I'll see you early in the morning. Oh, my face turned a shade of crimson when they said I was never to return. Never! No explanation. I'm not even allowed to see the good doctor. Must have done something awful to deserve such ill treatment, but what? Didn't I always support Hypatia? Didn't I do all she asked? I was her other set of hands, her own words. I'm trying to recall what it was I could have done that was so wrong. I did leave that vial of medicine on the counter, and it got spoiled. But that was over a month ago, and Hypatia didn't seem the least upset by it. Now I think she must have been ever so disappointed in me, but perhaps was too sweet to say anything to my face about it. All that work left to do. I'm too distraught to write anymore. Thanks. I need to find something flammable. Empty bottle is not flammable.
Mwah. Mwah.
Like a whiskey bottle or something. Bone charms. Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is practiced from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns, still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roamed the islets north of Tibia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners... Hey, Queen Fay Lily. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. The practitioners began engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigor or providing defense against pregnancy. Or, you know, any of the bone charm powers I've got here. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Fay Lily. We're just continuing on with Dishonored 2 right now. I do have... you already know all about this, but I do have a short message for Zathy. And I do know that there is a charity going on. I don't have my own one set up yet, and I'm not sure if this link... I'll copy it here. I'm not sure if this link will allow you to donate or not, or just watch the progress, but that will be replaced with one of my own once I get it set up. I just ran out of time before the stream to try and figure that out. I haven't really done any charity type stuff before on stream. I'm still a relatively new streamer, so but I've got a few friends that said that they could help out. But we do have a charity set up for Zathy. For every $1 donated, a tree will be planted in her name. But welcome to the stream. I know you already know everything about that, but figured I'd just reiterate in case there are lurkers who have joined since I last mentioned it. I do have... oh, not commands. S. I do have some commands through Stream Elements. If you're, I think you're new to the stream, or maybe been here once or twice before. But I use those in place of any of the abilities from Twitch Affiliate because I'm not activating that. But yeah, feel free to hang out, whether you're lurking or active. It's all appreciated.
Master key for the lab somewhere.
Rats. More rats. At least they're not the big plague of this game. So if you're not familiar with this game, Fay Lily, or anyone in chat, it is Dishonored, or specifically Dishonored 2. We finished Dishonored 1 on stream a couple of weeks back, actually 2 weeks ago. Sorry, just trying to figure out where I can go to hide. There we go. So yeah, we did finish it 2 weeks ago, and we started on Dishonored 1, or Dishonored 2 rather. Oops. And sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Dishonored as a game. It's a stealth action type game. We're currently trying to find more information on a missing friend. In and amongst trying to find a way to rescue our daughter from petrification, basically. I'm gonna grab you. Somebody may have seen me. No? I thought I heard the notification that someone saw me. I could just yeet him over the edge, but that would kill him. And I actually do not want to kill anybody. So you get to find a way to climb down from there when you wake up. Yeah, in the first game, the main challenge that was going on was a rat plague. And in this game, it is blood flies. And those are just like an environmental challenge. And then there's like some story, intrigue, and whatnot that goes on behind the scenes to make it even more challenging. The purposes of like the rat plague or the blood flies is more to create environmental hazards and a result for your actions as well. So in the first game, just like in this game, if you killed a lot of people, there would be more rats, more weepers, which are the infected from the plague, and all that noise. Oh, you should not have came around this way. Okay. And in this game, in the second game, the more people you kill, the more bloodfly nests you'll find and whatnot. It's just cider, it's not flammable. Well, maybe they'll accept your transfer when they find you unconscious up here. Yeah, these games are a lot of fun. These games I decided to start streaming with because I was fairly comfortable with them. And it allows me to talk with chat while I am playing the game. Just because like I don't have to figure everything out from scratch. I know most of the things going on. All that good stuff there. Don't think I want to go down that way yet. I think that just leads to the outside if I remember correctly. Yes, it does. Oh, I never realized that maybe I could climb all the way up this way from the start. We started on that side. I just heard someone yawn. Excuse me? Maybe he's in this next area. He's right there. And you kind of walk a little bit while you're choking these guys out. So like you can get into more shadowy area or pull them back or whatever. I think there was only the one dude on this side. Oh, more empty bottles. That's wine. That's going to be useful. Ooh, bone charm. Or not bone charm, raw whalebone. So that raw whalebone is used to craft more bone charms. In the first game, you couldn't craft your own, but in this game you can. And they can get different effects, and if you add more and more effects, there's a chance for them to be corrupted, which also gives you a negative effect, in addition to whatever beneficial effect it gives you. So last game, we crafted one, because I like to beeline it for it as soon as I can. This one, it gives us 4 times the chance to sometimes not consume mana when you use a supernatural power. But if I fall, I take more damage. So that is the trade-off. All these give something different. You can break them down, and then you can craft them over here. I have 0 traits available because you can have a maximum of 4 traits across all your bone charms that are the same, and I've only got 1 trait unlocked. But if I did have enough, I've got enough raw whalebone. If I did have one of those traits, which you get from sacrificing these bone charms, I would be able to make another one and then go from there. So eventually, by the end of the game, we should have our entire inventory filled with the 4x, the cross bone charms. I think this is locked. He saw me open the door, but he didn't see me directly. So he's suspicious, but he did not actually see me yet. So in this game, they're smart enough to notice doors being opened, but they're not smart enough to necessarily just close them. But they will go... Oh, there we go. Now he closed them. They will go on a bit of a patrol. course, they immediately split up, allowing me to take them out one by one. I'm gonna get you.
Alright.
I'm gonna get you. I got you. Alright, you know what? You look like you're tired. Why don't you have a rest on the bench? Yeah, that looks comfortable. Don't recall if there's anybody in here. Guess I'll find out soon. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. That is worth 40 coins. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a shrine. We get to see the outsider. He's the one who gives us our powers.
Mwah. Mwah.
Makes me think of Hitman 3 with superpowers. Honestly, kind of. Yeah. You do have targets you have to take down in each mission. So in this one, it is Alexandria Hypatia. We are looking for her because she might have information on where a friend of ours got taken to. They were last seen being taken, carried off to this institute that we're at. So we are looking for her to get information. Okay. There's one up there. I'm gonna make sure I get. Nothing useful up here. I don't mind running around right now because I'm like 90% sure there's no more enemies to actually see me way up here. What is that? Wait, is there anything over there? No. Oh, more empty bottles. I'm also trying to keep an eye out for a flammable bottle. I need it for another area. Orders from Captain Ramirez. Dr. Alexandria Hypatia won't be working in her office today. She'll be in the recuperation auditorium instead, which is locked. She's not to be disturbed. If anything urgent comes up, I'll leave Dr. Hypatia's key in her office. Another thing, the janitor Hamilton is to remain in disease treatment until I interrogate him and decide on his fate. We've got him locked up in the Little Plant Conservatory there. No one is allowed to speak to him or even enter that room. Captain Ramirez. Alright. Hey, look. Free grapes for me. So this is exactly what I was looking for, is Dr. Hypatia's key. We need it for other areas. I don't need the health elixir. Letter from a journalist. Chief Alchemist Alexandria Hypatia. I am writing because I am not permitted to visit you in person. Thanks to one of the Duke's new decrees, which now fall on the city as frequently as drops of rain, but I will get to the matter at hand. What is the progress with your research on the latest strain of bloodfly fever? Is there any hope for an improved version of the Addermeyer solution? I'm talking of a remedy that would cure the fever instead of just delaying the symptoms. Have any of your experiments proven effective? If so, when will something be available to the community? As you must know, available stocks of elixirs are dwindling, and people often have to turn to the black market to buy potions at a shocking price. What is your reaction to this situation? Eagerly awaiting your response, Ren Mancini, Karnaka Gazette, which is a newspaper. Yeah, so this that's what she looks like. This world has its own like full-blown setting and lore and all that. In one of the previous runs, I think it was in the last one, we saw a world map bigger than this one. The first game was done in Dunwall, but we took a boat and we were actually off the map down here, looking to deal with all this. But like, it's got a full-blown world map. It's got countless references to the other areas. You know, they're all part of an empire that we are part of. We are the royal protector to the Empress. The Empress of the previous game, she was murdered right in front of our eyes and we were framed for it. But her daughter, which coincidentally is also the main character's daughter, you know, has grown up since. We rescued her from being used as a puppet, and she is now Empress. But we also have to save her because she was frozen in stone. At the start of this game, you actually get to choose whether you play as Corvo or as Emily. And in this one, we played as Corvo. That's your first hint that she, or not first, but additional hint that she is not here of her own will. Letter from Duke Luca Abel. Luca is the one who's kind of the antagonist of a lot of this. My marvelous Alexandria Hypatia, or to the closest call you Alex. How valuable you are to me, to Serkonos. What would we do without one of our most prominent natural philosophers? It keeps me awake at night worrying for your safety. What if some incurable wretch should attack you? Or what if exposure to one of those hideous maladies you come across proves fatal to you? Where would we be then? Who would we turn to? So you see, that is why I have arranged for the Grand Guard to keep an eye on your offices at Adamire. For now, indulge me. As your Duke, I recognize your value and am committed to keeping you safe. Most warmly, Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos. He doesn't actually sound like that, but I can't replicate his voice, so I just went with whatever. Right. I'm gonna go up here. Jesus Christ. I forgot about that. Oh, geez. Tripwire here. Mixed with the launcher. Holy crap. And a launcher over there. Oh, I need Hamilton's key. God dang it. I'm not usually that jumpy of a person, but holy crap. That was intense. Alright,
here we go.
So I am actually going to do something here that's going to wake up every single guard and alert them. So this is an optional area. Got Lost and Found. I happen to know about it because I played the game before. But I can't remember exactly where, but you do find out that you can just drop the entire elevator and get down here. Because normally the elevator will not run down here. Area. Take that. Take that. Vera Moray's belongings. Second day, month of seeds, 1810. Gus. Seems like our VIP guest, Mrs. Vera Moray, has finally flown round to the bend. She's been sent to the critical observation area, getting cold showers every 3 hours and the like. I heard one of the doctors say she might have contracted some nameless disease on an expedition to Bendicia. Another eccentric aristocrat trying hard to live a life beyond us ordinary folk. Oh, sorry, I missed your message. I can imagine the noise that will cause. Yes, it did cause quite the noise. Anyway, some of her stuff was still in her room, so I'll store it all in Lost and Found down in the basement until she's sent back to her husband. He's in for a nice surprise, considering how she spends her time now, talking to herself and carving obscenities into pieces of bone. Just remember to give everything back to her when she checks out. I know that. Oh. Mine now. Vera Moray's diary. 12th month of high cold, 1810. My physician says I should keep a journal. Says it will do me good to reflect on my ways and deeds. Says that the mark on my hand is just a tattoo or blemish from birth. That the black-eyed boy is only in my head. Psha, bunch of fools. I found where the administrator keeps the whiskey. Snuck a bottle back to my room, easy as that. I think I could stuff a whale under my jacket and dance the gavotte and they'd never notice. What would my sweet physician say about that? Or my dreary old husband? Oh my, Vera. What have you done now? Mumble, mumble, appearances and whatnots. 16th, month of Hearths, 1810. I must get home to my collection of carved bones.
Right,
Such pretty things, brought all the way from Pendicia. How warm they feel in my hands. There's power there. Something I could learn to harness. That's why I've been trying to be a proper lady again. With clean nails and a perfumed handkerchief. My physician says if I'm still behaved by the end of Hearths, that they might send me home. So I smile and curtsy, and ask for tea in the afternoon, comb my hair, drink my medicines, and I stopped trying to bite the attendants. So she's clearly a little bit deranged, but she's got the same mark on her hand that we do, which is the mark of the outsider. He gives his mark to certain people, gives them supernatural abilities, all just to watch and enjoy to see what happens. Neither for good nor evil, just for entertainment. I mean, I can hear you, but you're not going to come down here, so it's fine. So yeah, it's we are one of the people who have the mark, just as she was. Nothing else here. Okay. Did I forget to get that bone charm while I was up there? God dang it. Alright. I bumped my head. What am I bumping my head on? Whatever. There's blood flies over there. I was able to jump that one. It's the quickest way to climb back up and just take the stairs, which would also be quick, but then you're more likely to be seen by all the guards. Oh, I remember why we couldn't get the one all the way at the top. That's because there's the door that we had to go through. Hypatia's office. Last check here is just that one up top I had to come back for. Oh, uncheck that one. There's more down there. There's a rune and a bone charm up there. Okay. is the case, forgot about this. Whoa, hidey hole, I guess. That's not going to do anything anymore. Black bone charm up near the top. Can I get up there? So black bone charms are just a wee bit different than regular bone charms. They're basically like corrupted bone charms. Hey JC, welcome back. But they're like sort of, yes, naturally made that way. They're like single bone charms that are naturally made, a little bit corrupted. Oh jeez, I don't mean to slip off there. I'm trying to climb up here a little bit easier. I missed. Oh jeez. And that's the extra damage kicking in. Last checkpoint. I missed the jump. That was my bad. Well, welcome back, JC. Welcome to me dying. Oh, where am I? Oh, I did not. That's. I have to drop that elevator again. Okay. Go up here. Disarm the tripwire this time. And disarm and loot those, and I still can't get into there. Okay. Jump up this way. I can use blink to get up this way. This is where this rune and some coins were. Oh, I did not notice this earlier. Can I? It's not letting me open those. Dang it. Some of them you can open. I guess some of them you can't. You try and get up there. Oh, I'm dead again. Oh. Thanks for the heart, family. And you know what? I honestly don't think that I could survive that fall. I almost forgot to grab that last time. It was probably good that I died. I don't think I could survive that fall even if I didn't have that bone charm equipped. So it's probably all the same in the end. Could probably jump to try and get that, but then I risk falling down to the elevator. Alright. That'd be another way up. You know what? The way up is probably through that room I can't get through just yet. I'll actually just call the elevator up. Okay, I guess during the load, it glitched out and has its damage texture. The basement here is crossed off. Like you can't even push it. So, yep, 3 for now. Oh, let me up. Let me up. Yeet.
Mwah. Mwah.
And go for that one. Ooh, there's a rune there. My rune now. Let's see what powers we can afford. I could get possession. What does that lead into? Human corpse. Oh, wow, I forgot that was even an option. Lasting possession, extend duration, which is good. Chain host, also good. Bunch of options that we can get here. I could also go with this tier of crafting runes, which if I spend a lot of whalebone, I can make a straight up rune, or I can sacrifice a rune to get a lot of raw whalebone, which I tend not to use that option until the second go around. Swarm, bend time, strength, vitality. Already got some of agility. Rapid sprint, catfall, take less falling damage.
Alright, here we go.
Until I get rid of that detriment, I'm not gonna be able to get that one. Vitality is health and resilience. Strength, throw objects farther. Unaware enemies can be generally knocked out if hit in the head by thrown objects, but with this upgrade it's impossible even in combat. Interesting. And break down weaker wooden doors with your sword. It is very noisy. Wind blast. Enemy near railing while knocked out. Fall over it. Falling to his doom. Don't want to do that. If an enemy fires slow projectile at you, such as grenade or the watchtower's incendiary missile, wind blast can send the projectile back at them if properly timed. Greater. Kill enemies directly affected. Don't want that. Additional circular gust of winds cast around you as you use wind blast. Use surrounding regain advantage or deplete safety. Okay. I think I might just grab dark vision. Lets me see enemies nearby. Greater dark vision. In addition to living beings, objects, and security systems are visible. Makes it easier to search for an area for resources, mission items, or deactivate security system to count enemies. And premonition, visualize enemy routes and their current destination. That one is super useful, and I am grabbing that. So we will see that in use in just a moment. Ooh, incendiary bolts. I'm not going to say no to that. Oh, chloroform bottle. For some reason, I thought that said chocolate. I'm like, what? Chocolate? No, it's chloroform. Unfortunately, the chloroform does not work on the bugs. Oh, there's a big old coin ray on here. Wow, stingrays for their, decoration above their showers. It's fancy. This place actually looks like it used to be a really nice looking hospital, in all things considered. Unsent letter from patient. 17th day, month of seeds, 1846. Mother, I know you were looking forward to joining me at Addermeyer, but the place is a brutal disappointment. The advertisements you were keeping seem to be from years ago. It's no longer the beautiful, luxurious place described in those leaflets. Apparently, the current director, Dr. Alexandria Hypatia, decided to turn Addermeyer into a hospital of sorts for the underclass. I don't even have my own room. I'm told that the old VIP suites are impractical, so I sleep next to some gray-faced fellow who coughs his lungs out all night long. They've refused to give me access to the more tanning boxes, now only used to treat the miners with vitamin deficiencies, developed apparently after not seeing daylight for months. Can you imagine one of us being treated like this? I'll have to stay until the next decent ship departs for Bristol, assuming I don't catch something disgusting by then. Your son, Guntram. Well, Guntram, you sound like a piece of work. Oh, I almost walked right over there. Get burned. Man. They really let this place get overrun. Get burned. What, you don't like that I burned your nest? I'll actually just back off for a bit. I'm not sure where their home nest is. Oh, that did work on the bugs. Interesting.
Mwah. Mwah.
Blood amber's mine. Get burned. Solarium schedule. Luminotherapy appointment dates for the morning of second day, month of Timber, 1849, approved by Dr. Vasco. Miss Anita Cardona, 2 hours. I'm not going to read all this, but yeah, just I don't need to read appointment dates. But yeah. Ooh, raw whalebone on mine. Yeah, it just serves to show the history of the world. Then nest up on the ceiling. Up here? Yeah, there is one here. So that one I can just destroy there. So generally, unless they're glowing red, they're not active nests. The active ones glow red to let you know that that's a target. I'll take that and yeet. Get burned.
Alright, here we go.
I got too close to them. Get out of here.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna break through. I've got plenty of health potions. Need more flammable ones. I'll take one. So yeah, there is a red one right up there. The nice thing about these bugs is they're kind of dumb. Oh, on the other side. Yeah, they are kind of dumb in that when you throw a flaming bottle to their nest, they'll go back to their nest first, and then because of that, they will immolate and just die. Chloroform bottle. Because apparently chloroform actually works on these things. Apparently not enough to actually make them go back to their nest, though. Good to know. I almost forgot this one. So some of the bigger nests, they will drop... and open that. They will drop blood amber, which is super, super useful in that it gives you money. And we all like money, right? Alright, let's grab this. I need this for a previous area. Which was right here. Because I can't actually reach up there. I will heal up. Can't actually reach up there very easily with my sword. Boing. Just wanted to get that all cleared up before I forgot. Alright. There is Dr. Hypatia. So she is a little bit crazy. And we'll find out in just a second why.
Here we go.
But I actually have a lot of sympathy for her. She is the crown killer. And she's got like a Jekyll Mr. Hyde thing going on. And every time you try that, she will, push you off. So, I think it was actually over this way. We are going to loot this guy because he has some information for us. I know I'm dying, haunted by failure. Couldn't save Dr. Hypatia from herself. If someone finds this note, please don't blame her. She has no idea what her other self is doing. She doesn't know the monster she has become. If only I had been braver, maybe I could have cured her. But it's not too late. Please, I beg you. Prepare the antidote and save her. The instructions are in my personal safe. The code is 312. So, we can get a cure for Hypatia rather than having to kill her. Because apparently the being able to change into like an alternate ego is enough to make it so that you can't just choke her out. Latched. Where is this dude's safe? There it is, Vasco's journal. What we need. Go over here quickly. Little rats. Grab that. Stun mine. Corrupt bone charm. Crown Killer Rampage continues. Wherever there are opponents of the Empress Emily Kaldwin, so follow the ghastly deeds of the Crown Killer. The first victims were citizens of Karnaca, most notably Cory Brockburn, one of the earliest to so openly criticize the young Kaldwin. Just a month after the passage of her Sharecropper Rights Act, Brockburn urged the Parliament in Bristol to hold a vote for no confidence. He never ceased to scrutinize the decrees from Dunwall Tower, attacking each with the same ferocity. After Brockburn's terrible death, several more fell in Karnaca, always old foes of the Kaldwin family, including Janice Tynes, the former editor of the Karnaca Gazette. A week after her scathing editorial called Emily an Empress in name only, Tynes was found dead in her office, missing several limbs that were never recovered. Then the murders spread to other parts of the empire. Dozens have now been taken, the latest being Ichabod Boyle, a respected businessman from Dunwall, who founded the Anti-Rationing Club to protest the recent imperial decrees on the distribution of whale oil. Yeah, those are the missing limbs. Yep. She is legitimately crazy. And she is also right there. Which I should have seen coming. Yeah, that's somebody's head. Alright, time to go this way. Bye, Hypatia. I'll be back. Oof.
Mwah. Mwah.
Now I get to go find those notes. And as always, when I'm going in other areas, I kind of have to always be in sneaky mode. And I will have to go back up and drop that elevator again. I just decided not to this go around. Oh, and they can't kill me. I thought I could back up and then teleport behind them all. Whoops. That was my bad. Because I'm going through this game specifically not to kill, you know, I'm trying to do everything non-lethally. Oh, right. There you go. And she immediately ran upstairs again. So I'm just gonna continue just grabbing all this crap that we grabbed last time.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, so I am specifically trying to go through not to kill anybody. And that does make it a little bit difficult sometimes when you get surrounded. Oh, Sokolov's abduction. Dear friend, the dock captain just sent word that he spotted Sokolov. Knows his habits? Says Sokolov boils whale blood off the boats by the gallon to make pigments, apparently. See, you seem to share some interest with the old genius, so why don't you go and invite him over like we said? The sooner the better. He's probably staying in a boat in the bay. I trust you'll be able to follow his scent. Keep him safe in Addermire. Don't hurt him. He will be useless for our plans. If you're hungry, though, the dock captain has served his purpose, and his second in command recently did me a favor. Yikes. Alright. With Hypatia over where she is, I can probably get these guys. Oh. Yeah, you probably smelled a lot of things. Can't imagine all of them are good. Oh, I can actually open these. I'm not going to be able to do anything with those. But yeah, anyways.
Mwah. Mwah.
Yeah, it's going this way. Just jump up this way then. Bye, Hypatia. She won't actually leave that room, no matter how much noise you make. Alright. Do a quick save here, so I'll have to repeat that again. Quickly knock you out. I did not save him in time. Guess I'll have to go for her first. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any sleep darts left. I think I used them both. Should have bought more. Okay. Only got one rune. That is not enough to buy anything. I need 5 for bedtime. All right.
Mwah. Mwah.
Grand Guard personnel. Anyone caught taking medicinal supplies will be written up and fined.
So let's see. What was it?
He ran all the way over there.
I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case.
All right. And that is a second unconscious guard. Perfect. I'm not going to bust these open because I don't want them attacking the unconscious guards. Even though they totally deserve it because of how corrupted they are, it's only going to make the world worse, so I'm not doing it.
Why? They have to know something.
Oh, my key now.
Alright, here we go. Alright.
I sneaky like now. I forgot to close the door. Got some stuff I can get in here. Don't need any of that. A lecture on bloodfly fever. Transcript of a lecture given by the Academy of Natural Philosophy by Dr. Alexandria Hypatia. Direct attention to chart 7. Here you have the final stage of bloodfly infection. The patient is 37 years of age and was a school headmistress before her unfortunate encounter with a large nest in her deceased uncle's greenhouse. Note the lesions on her face and arms and the larval swellings throughout the body. But what the drawings cannot show you is her demeanor before death. The most striking symptom of a progressed infection is the protective attitude demonstrated toward the nest. This tells us, even prior to autopsy, that the larvae, or their byproducts, have infected the intention center of the victim's brain. Direct attention to Silvergraph Image 4. There is no cure once the condition has advanced this far, though you can make your patient less agitated with a generous dosing of opiates. The subject died 3 days after the Silvergraph was taken. Direct attention to chart 8. And here is the fully mature insect after its post-bloodfly transformation. Now in beetle form, note it has dropped its wings. It is no longer aggressive and has many beneficial qualities, especially in the field of agriculture. Without these insects, many crops across Suchonos would suffer, leading to a loss of yield and a marked reduction in profits. I mean, the bloodflies are useful in some ways, but man, they are just vicious. Just a Okay, let's go for the notes. What was the Vasco's Journal, Mission Clues 312. So I don't really have to write things down. This time it has to work. I'm certain the dosage is right. I will only have one chance.
Alright, here we go.
Grind all the solid ingredients together, including the aluminum salts. Done. Add some egg whites. They should still have some in the kitchen, but I'll have to be discreet. Done. 2 weeks in my safe, away from the daylight, should be enough for the serum base to activate. Add half a syringe of tainted blood taken from an infested human corpse. If Dr. Hypatia was in her right mind, she would probably object to this step. But since the Grand Guard put Addermeyer under lockdown, several men have died, killed by bloodflies. They might as well serve the greater good. All the previous blood samples seem promising. Need to avoid being seen again by the janitor. Heat the final mixture and inject as soon as possible.
Her assistant's book.
I think that came with the other stuff I need already. Reminder things to buy, yada yada yada. I'm not reading that one. It's just a list. Alexandria's new serum must never leave Addermeyer, and no one must know of our failure. We tested it on ourselves, which we often do, in fractional doses. The night was sheer horror. It's hard to describe the effects on the mind, the frenzy it induced. We were not ourselves. Alexandria muttered to herself, calling herself a grim Alex, almost as if she had a total shift in personality. I cannot commit to paper all that occurred, but I burn with shame remembering the way my perspective shifted, as if my entire morality was upended. Following day, after recovering my senses, I felt better than I had in years. The serum might hold the keys to improved lung function and general vigor, but it could even ameliorate the effects of some of our worst fevers and infections. But the costs are too high. The absolute loss of empathy, the unfettered appetites. And yet, a week later, I watched Alexandria on the terrace below. It was in a terrible way, disheveled, with words escaping her lips that were jumbled and wild. Her movements were unfamiliar. In the morning, I asked if she had tried the serum again. She was most alarmed, assuring me that she would never again even touch a drop of it. She swears that only a sample remains, safely locked away for future study. I think she had a bad reaction. Do they need this many blood flies on display? Like, hey, look, ivory scrimshaw. Mine now. Alright, open her up.
Alright, here we go.
Oof. Yep, that was the end of him. Vasco's diary, month of Nets, 1851. A patient arrived late last night, complaining of grit in her eyes. The good doctor was resting, finally, so I took the case. After careful observation, I determined that the cause was silver dust from the mines. To bring forth tearing from the eyes, I combined glycerin and pepper oil, which I planned to follow at once with a rinse. However, the burning sensation was apparently quite marked. The patient was too distressed to let me attend further. However, the flow of tears was sufficient that I wager by morning her eyes were clear. I declare my idea for purging the eyes of grit to be a success. I could sell the formula. Just the thing to get dust and debris banished from the eyes. Vasco's formula for eyes and ears, that's what I'll call it. Fast and effective. All with Dr. Alexandria Hypatia's permission, of course. She knows best. Give me one moment here. Checking up on something. Zoom now. I thought that was a piece of bone here, but I just saw the infected blood fly. So that is the infected blood fly area is where we do have to go, unfortunately, to get this.
Alright, here we go.
Disgusting.
It really is disgusting. So this is a good example of the difference between high chaos and low chaos. Just realized I accidentally hit my chat. There we go. Good enough for eyes, good enough for ears too. Doctors confuse me sometimes. Yeah, exactly. They don't exactly have the best medical science in this world. Oh, where do those ones come from? Just back away here. So in high chaos, there's way more blood flies in that room, and it's really hard to get in there for the serum without fighting them all. And turn the burner on. The volumetric flask. Woo! Reagent bottle. Yeah, it just distills it into a pure one. All right. And he uses the same syringe to grab the cure. Wow.
It's ready.
That's some hygiene right there, yep.
Mwah. Mwah.
Letter to bloodfly fever patient. My sweet Albina, how good to hear from you. When I left you in the doctor's hands, you were so feverish you couldn't even say goodbye. The sting marks, so many of them. I'm just remembering them fills me with dread. I'm glad Dr. Hypatia could at least make symptoms a little more bearable. Now, I don't want you to worry about those awful things you said. Of course you're going to be better. Of course you'll survive. The children need you. How could I go on living without you? Little Benito keeps having nightmares about bloodflies devouring our whole family, so I promised him you'd be back soon, that no bloodflies would ever attack us again. We baked mulberry biscuits this morning, so I'm sending you a little box of them with this letter. I hope we'll be able to visit you soon. Please, don't give up. I love you more than anything. Jeremy. So again, a lot of these are just, world building. Some of them bittersweet. It just gives more personality to the entire world setting. Nobody around, so I can safely make the sprint. I have to go this way. What you doing over there, Hypatia?
Alright, here we go.
Wow, just right in her shoulder blade. There we go. Right. So we use the syringe and save Dr. Hypatia. Also, it teleported us into this room because it's scripted. Disperse incendiary release. Yes.
Too bad poison's not my first choice in weapons.
All right. We got a rune over there. We still got that bone charm up there. And I think that's it for this level. We'll mark that one. I actually should be able to get up there now. Nope. Look at the sprint. Should be able to get up there now because I got that key from that lab. People here should be unconscious. Title game is starting. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Thanks for the heads up, Liz. There we go. Thank you. I'm not sure if she can actually hear me though. I know she wouldn't shout herself out, so I'm doing it for her. I can't remember if I mentioned it to you, Faye Lily, that Lasana is drawing some more of the emotes on her stream. So if you want to go check her out, you can. And of course, anybody else in chat is more than welcome to as well. Oh, jeez. I thought I had disarmed that, but I've... Okay. All right. Are you off work or are you off for the night? If you're off for the night, that's perfect. Congrats. Or rather, if you're off work. Nice. That's why you can actually be here. Well, perfect. Glad to have you here. There you go. Surprise incoming. I'm guessing Lasana's rating. Yeah, I think I'll raid Morgan since we're doing such a good job supporting her. The only streams that one day I can raid him. Well, thank you, Lasana. Spoiler alert, I've had Lasana's stream open as well. It just muted because, obviously. And I've been checking in every now and again. Her progress is looking really great. Diary. Well, dang it, I forgot. Yeah. Hamilton's diary. This time I'm sure. I saw it. I saw what... I'm not even sure what or who it was. But there was someone. Some hooded creature. Dragging some bloody thing along the corridor. Not sure whether it was prey or another dog or one of the guards. Not sure which I'd prefer. Those bastards have been mocking me for months now, saying I lost it, and that Dr. Hypatia should lock me up. Captain Ramirez said it's all in my head, and oh, and there it is. Welcome, Raiders! And I'm actually going to remember to use this time. I just shuttered this out, but I'll shut her out again. Alright, so welcome to the stream, welcome to the encounter. I am Morgan Titian, a changeling. I do have multiple models that I can switch through. Over on the side there, you should be able to see all of the different photo frames. Oh, and you also see Lasana's hug emote that I was showing off here. Yeah, well, welcome to the stream. I do have a list of commands that you can see in the raid message there. I use those in place of channel points because I do not have affiliate activated right now. Honestly, I don't think I ever will, but that's a decision for future me.
Alright, here we go.
But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm sure everybody coming from Lasana's chat already knows about the bad news that our sweet Zathy passed away. Got my own command for her as well. I saw Liss's, but I didn't want to just copy and paste hers. Yeah, we've got her photo up on the shelf and a little plushie Zathy made by Dianco. And even though it's hard, we're still gonna push through because I know Zathy wouldn't want us to just hang up our entire lives. We'd rather us continue on. And I just realized that my alerts are behind the emotes because I am a professional streamer. Let's fix that up right now. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, A Human in a Hoodie and Claude the Red. Welcome to the encounter. Struggle with that too. I keep going for her. As much as I like to back up a lot, we gotta spread the joy in her place now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she helped a lot of people just by being herself, by spreading positivity and friendliness and inclusiveness to as many people as she could. And you know, I think the best way we can honor her is to try and emulate that, to spread the positivity as much as we can as well. Alright, but we'll get back to the game here. You can see my my character wigging out as I transition. That book I was reading disappeared. Oops. Hello. Alright, now where was the way out? There it is. Check this and my results. Wasn't there a way out from here? There wasn't. Okay. That sucks for me. Check this one more time, but yeah, I definitely cannot open that.
Alright, here we go.
Save. Let's try one more time to get up here without dying. Oh, I made it. Alright, Black Bone Charm. Let's see what that does. Not that one. This one, because it's useless for my other thing. Maximum health is increased. Enemies miss one range attacks. You are more visible to enemies. No, thank you. So the black bone charms are usually fairly powerful. Now I've got a decent chunk more health. some bird found some shiny things and used it for its nest. Oh, those are hard eggs. Wow. All right. The easiest way is gonna be this way. There we go. I do have some bone charms that makes it so I take extra falling damage. Well, let's actually go back up here.
Mwah. Mwah.
Last thing we gotta do, chink and oh, you can hear it groaning, and there we go. I didn't even have to shoot that one; it just did it itself. There we go. Into the lost and found. Snag that. We read this earlier, but the gist of it is this Vera Moray is a somebody with the mark, and that's the same mark that we have that allows us to do our powers. They're all over the place.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me too. Okay. I'm down here now. Stop it. I don't have like time stop or anything or ooh. Touch and go. Spread joy and love when the time comes in another time and a place that we may meet her again. We can share all the stories and memories and make her smile like she did for so many. Agreed. I'm busy getting pelted by rocks here.
Mwah. Mwah.
Alright, well, I got away from him. Kind of a silly run, but whatever.
State your name. You don't stand a chance
Stay sharp. As I just like stole one of them right from behind them. I mean, their AI is improved for this game, but not by a whole lot. That's what I'll actually carry. I goof up all the time in stealth games, end up having to go gung-ho. Yeah, no, that can definitely happen. It's happened to me a few times. In this one, at least, if you do break stealth for whatever reason, unless you're going for the achievements, which I don't have to worry about because I've already got them. So yeah, unless you're going for the achievements, you don't generally have to worry about it, because it's not a huge penalty to break stealth. Not like it's going to end the game or anything. Nothing readable. Oh, there we go. Ouch. Unsent letter family. To Emma, Philip, and little Edgar. Things haven't changed much since my last assignment at Addermeyer, excepting I report to a different fellow now, and he's twice as strict. It's strange, because there ain't really nothing for me to do. There's the doctor, but she just stays in and does her research. Maybe they need guards owing to the strange noises I hear at night. Not the usual creaks and groans a building makes. I feel any minute I might come around a corner and see something awful. But I don't want to worry you. I'll be back in a few days. Buy yourselves a nice fat chicken when you get this letter. Be good, Father. Yeah, well, you won't see anything awful anymore. I dealt with that. Just that good. One last check with the heart, because I'm always, paranoid I'm going to forget something.
Mwah. Mwah.
Not really played this game. Most of what I know now is from watching you. Well, it is an amazing series, and if you do like action stealth games, then I would encourage you to pick it up. It is a slightly older game, but it still holds up. Delete that. So all I'm doing right now, I've got the main quest objective, which was find Dr. Hypatia, and she will... We're supposed to get information from her as to where our friend Sokolov is, but we kind of put that by the wayside to cure her, and then just kind of left it there. Oh, I guess we do have to go to recuperation still. Oh, crap. Oh, well. I left a little bit too soon. That reminds me of doing a stealth run in Skyrim. Yep. Kinda. Oh, please no. I'm going the wrong way for recuperation. That's fine, because I'm running away from dogs. It shouldn't say Stardew Valley anymore, but welcome to the stream, Newfound King. Oh, it didn't save. Alright. Dishonored 2. There we go. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, the dog was still there. Yeah, we are actually playing Dishonored 2, and apparently there was something in here that I missed. Was it the audiograph? Yes, it was.
Mwah. Mwah.
On the list. Make haste and make this one messy. Give the newspaper something to write about and give the people of the Empire fodder for their nightmares.
God, he's such a creep. Yeah, we were playing Dishonored 2. I know you already know. Sorry, I'm just stalling to get this entered in. They have been posting this up each time, but you know, we are doing this in memory of Zetharnalina, but also striving to keep going forward because you know, she wouldn't want us to just stop everything. She would want us to continue, and that's what I plan to do. So, I did do like our own like private memorial stream for her on Sunday. I almost left the edge. I did own private one on Sunday, but there is a group one that is scheduled for Saturday, December the 4th. That the community is invited to, of course. We hope to see as many people there as can make it. We also understand that not everyone is going to be able to make it. We are trying our best to make it as inclusive as possible. Let's grab that. What was that? Just heard somebody. Whoa. Oh, thanks for the hosting, Sarah. Definitely appreciate it. Oh, I just saw someone over there for a second. I think it might work then, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, so all the information is on Zathy's Discord, which I know you're in. We're trying to keep it as updated as things are decided. Things are still being planned, but so far what we've kind of, I guess, excuse me, I'm sorry, that came out of nowhere. No, I'm good, okay. It will be hosted by the, oh, no, don't see me. It will be hosted by the Live girls. Each of them will be doing their own stream. And they'll be doing a sort of like a collab stream type thing, starting roughly around 2 p.m. EST. We don't have a whole lot of other information decided. Oh, how did you see me? You saw me because I was visible, clearly, but
From here. Let's see.
there we go. Choke him out.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Choking out your boss. Punch him in the nose. So yeah, as we get more information, we'll post it to the server. We are going to have a community engagement session where people can join in and say some words for Zathy if they wish. If not, like if they don't feel up to it, they can't make it, or any other reason, but they still want to say something, we do have a link up in the server that will take you to a Google Docs where you can write some words in there, and then it will be read out for you on stream. And there's also a link there to a Kudo board, which is just a place so that everybody, even people who already filled out the Google Docs, like anybody can fill it out to, you know, have. Let's see if I can get that guy. Anybody can fill it out, and that will end up going to Zathy's family. Just so that you can write something in there for them to read. Alright, and grab both of these guys. People are not very observant in this universe, apparently. There you go. And we have to take this thing out. Actually, yeet. Yeah, like I said, we are still planning some things out, and details are still coming. So if there's any questions, just feel free to post them in the Discord. If there's anything else to loot here, so we should be good. No, I am finished.
Can we leave this place yet? I don't like it. Ready now?
Go to the Dreadful Whale.
Head out for the dreadful whale.
What happened?
Hypatia was the crown killer.
That's impossible.
The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she'll live. If she remembers the murders, she'll have to deal with that.
And Sokolov?
He's been moved to the house of a man named Kiran Jindosh.
The Duke's grand inventor. Supposedly brilliant.
Another genius, just what we needed.
All right. So, I successfully did not kill anyone on this one. Overall chaos level is high, because in the first mission I did go on a bit of a spree. But in this level, the chaos should be low. So we should be good there. The first mission was, you know, when they staged a coup or whatever, and they trapped our daughter, so we kind of destroyed everyone. Stealth, a lot of bodies detected and detections, but that's fine. I don't need the achievement for that anyways. Found all the runes, all the shrines, all the bone charms. I missed out on, like, say, 500-ish gold, but I got the paintings and the blueprints. And I got bonus actions of Counter Serum, Abandoned Basement, and I released the Hounds.
Alright, here we go.
Alright. How important is gold in this? Decently important if you want equipment upgrades. It's more important for a high chaos run where you attack a lot of people, because the upgrades are usually focused around your equipment, such as allowing you to carry more grenades, or, you know, you're more accurate or can shoot more with your pistol, that type of thing. If you're going for a non-lethal route, it's actually not that important. You just need to get enough to get, like, the stealth upgrades, like the silent boots and stuff like that. And of course the upgrades for additional bone charms, which I should be able to get and complete that now. Well, in the next mission anyways. But that being said, I think we should wrap up stream. We didn't quite hit 3 hours, but upgrades are important. Yeah, exactly. We didn't hit quite 3 hours, but I do know this next mission is quite long. We thought the Adamire Institute was long. No, this next one is even longer. We have to go through, like, a maze-like mansion for Kiran Jindosh, and we have to actually rescue someone and carry them through the entire place without them being killed. So it is a little bit of a longer mission. And this one, even though we've been streaming for 2 hours and 45 minutes, you know, a decent chunk of that time at the start was just talking about things and then just saying hi to people and whatnot. So it's good to talk every now and then, right? Yeah, we will leave this here. Switch back to just chatting. And I'll give up game sounds for now. And then I think we will find somebody to raid. Of course, I've got the staples like Iron Mouse, but we are not raiding into her. What's happening here? Okay, he's watching meme videos. This other person is playing Hunt Showdown. Do you guys know about Hunt Showdown, or are you interested in it, or anything like that? This isn't a VTuber, but he is a friend of mine. He's a webcam streamer. Nothing wrong with that, of course. Alright, I think we'll raid into Mr. Biozander. I've only got 2 people who are under 20 viewers. I don't even have much more people under 10. 26 is the next highest. So we will set up the raid for Biozander. And we'll go raid message. It is right there. Perfect. So we're gonna go right over there. Feel free to say hi, stick around. If you're into Hunt Showdown, then I'm not sure how good he is in relation to other players, because I don't watch a whole lot of other players, but he seems to have a good grasp with the game's mechanics at least, so maybe he's entertaining to watch. Probably a lot more entertaining for people who actually know what's going on. But we'll take it to the ending screen here, which I do not have a quick transition for, so I will have to set that up eventually. But we'll take it to the ending screen and then go right into him. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if anybody is curious, there is all the information for Zaffy. And we'll keep going on in her memory. Thanks.